Hello and welcome guys, it's Gugus here, and today we're gonna go through how I managed to get to the top 25 ranking in Axie Infinity. I know I'm currently top 28, but I did achieve top 25 just yesterday, and we are 4 MMR off top 25, which someone has passed me through the night. So let's jump into the first game and see how that has happened. We have played a variety of teams to get here, and I want to show you some of the top meta teams that I am facing in Axie Infinity. First team that we are facing is a Plant Dusk and a Mech at the back lane. Now, I believe this team has initially been built by Spam and Rise, so I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. And all this team does is have a back lane Mech with a Toothless Raid. So the same thing that I have, except it deals a crap ton of damage because of the Furball and the Twin Needle. For 2 energy, you can deal 600 damage to the plant. So that's where this team shines. Then they have a Poison mid lane and a front lane Bone Sail with Parasite and Pincer. Now the reason you want to go for the Toothless Raid Mech is because some people play Plant at the back and you want to explore that. But even though I have a bird and I counter him when it comes to the class, he still has the advantage when it comes to killing my bird, because he can put up quite a lot of shield. You can see right here 40, then 30 with the furballs. That can be around 120 damage, and that actually puts this mech to 500 total. So I can't just go and kill him with my backdoor and then an eggshell and a blackmail. I have to use all 4 cards and sometimes even a follow-up from the plant. Round 1 I decide to skip. I get parasited, and unfortunately he discards my eggshell. Now this is really bad. The reason for that is because the eggshell is necessary to deal extra damage into the mech. If I don't have my double eggshell or double blackmail, I'm gonna struggle to kill that mech with just 1 combo. So I decide to go for hair, deal some extra damage into this plant and get a card draw, hopefully drawing the Toothless Raid and a blackmail. Again with the Pincer, he discards my eggshell, so that is going, this matchup is going terrible. I'm not gonna be able to draw eggshells anymore until we go and restart the decks. In round 3 I decide to skip. He goes for Bone Sail, and in round number 4 he still doesn't have the backdoor combo, right? With double Furball he's not going to be able to kill me. I have a double blackmail and a hair. I decide to go for that, trying to kill this guy. And the reason I don't kill him is I didn't expect him to play that much shield again on this plant. I thought he's just gonna give him up, and this is a giant misplay from me. I was expecting to kill this plant and then deal some nice bit of damage into this Dusk, expecting him to break my shield, but it doesn't happen and I waste 2 cards. So a pretty bad start to this game. He discards 2 eggshells from me and I waste 2 energy. Now I go for the cactus as well. If I was to deal that double beach on a sandal, this Dusk would have been dead already. But it's a good thing that he still doesn't have enough damage to kill my bird, right? Because he used the Furball for my front lane plant. Now I did get to use the Cattail, I think, so I am gonna get some cards for my troubles. And I can finally go for the back door with eggshell and blackmail. Now that's not enough to kill, but what that does allow us to do is transfer the aroma over, and we can kill him using the plant. We can go for the zigzag, we can go for the cactus and finish him off, and also heal up a little bit. So it's very important to go for Biden's first to clear that stun. This time we don't have a stun on us because he clears it with the mech, but we can clear the poison, heal up a little bit and finish this mech off. So very lucky that even in round number 4 or 5 he wasn't able to kill our bird, because he didn't have the dual strikes. He only had the Furballs and the other card, the Twin Tail, and that wouldn't have been enough to kill our bird. He goes for the Wing Shot and the Chomp. Now I don't think that's the best play. I might be wrong here, but if he did go for double Chomp, maybe he would have been able to kill us, maybe not. Maybe skipping for him is the best play. I'm not really sure. I decided to go for Graveland, obviously countering him very heavily, as he does have the Tiny Turtle and the Bone Sail, which are both melee cards. So just queuing up Graveland, we can actually I'm gonna try and kill him right here, transferring the poison stacks again. Then double hair is gonna be enough to take this game down. So a very interesting battle. Right at the start I thought I'm gonna lose because obviously the discards were very annoying on the eggshells, but he didn't manage to backdoor my bird, and I still I had enough damage to pull this game back together and take the win in the first game. In game number 2, we are facing a double plant and a backdoor mech from Marcano. This mech is not as good as the other ones that we have seen because it doesn't have the fireball, right? So without the fireball, it's very hard to clear those plants because it does deal the highest amount of damage, 180 flat damage for one card, which is ridiculous, but it's in the game. What can you do? Round 1, I skip. He goes for Curtail and for Serious, and round number 2 is where it gets really dangerous. I draw a double Serious, and I wasn't expecting that much damage to come from this mech. I thought he's gonna go for the back door, he's gonna save up, because he does have high damage cards right here with the hair, with the dual blade. I thought he's gonna try and kill my bird, but that wasn't the case. He goes for the front, and I lose 2 energy trying to go for the double Serious, right? So I'm sitting on 2 energy, he's sitting on 1, but he has killed my plant already, and he deals some damage into my mid lane plant. So this is pretty much a disaster at this point. Round 3, we have the exact same number of energy, and I have lost one of my Axies. Now, this is the play. I think that was pretty bad. I could have expected him to skip right here, so there was no need to go for this backdoor, because if I go for the backdoor, I'm killing his mech, which doesn't have any cards, because he has already used 4 cards from this mech. So killing this mech, pretty useless. I don't think that was the play to make, but I did go for this play, and I go for the eggshell so that I can keep my plant a little bit longer, keep him alive for a little bit longer. Round 4, I go for double Biden's Graveland, and my opponent is playing this matchup very slow, and this is the reason that I don't like having double Cactus on my front lane plants, because it's counterproductive, right? You can't go for a Cactus here and Cactus here, because this one is gonna deal less damage. So having Beach front lane and Cactus mid lane is a little bit better. But it is what it is, and our opponent decides to play very slow. Could he have gone for the kill? I believe he could have. He had 1 Mosquito, 1 Hatsune, and a Cactus. Probably would have been enough. He would have to waste quite a lot of energy, but that would not be that much of an issue. I go for the eggshell, and that is it for this round, because I'm very low on energy. Now we take double Aqua Stock and double Cactus into the face, which is gonna kill our bird, and now I am in a 1v2 scenario with my plant, and let's see what we can make out of this. Double Zigzag and a Graveland, obviously healing myself up and trying to use all of that energy so he can't steal any of my energy. I go for the Cactus, he goes for Curtail, Serious, Aqua Stock. Now at this point I'm not sure this is the best play. He could have expected me to use all of my energy, and he goes for the Cactus as well. Now he deals quite a bit of damage, but he only has 2 energy left. Now at this point I think I lost track of energy, because I go for double Bidens. There wasn't any point to go for double Bidens here. I could have just went for a single one, but I do go for Graveland, disabling quite a lot of his cards, right? He still manages to play the Aqua Stock, keeping himself alive for this round, because I go for Zigzag double Cactus, and that is not enough because I'm not attacking last, so I only deal 130 instead of the usual 151. 151 still wouldn't have been enough, but it would have been much closer. Now he goes for damage again with the double Mosquito, 96 every single time, and healing himself up, and I go for the double Zigzag to heal myself up. Now he skips again, which is understandable, but I do heal myself up to a level of 376. Now Blood Moon Curse kicks in, and the thing that I don't understand about him is skipping this round. I'm not sure if he has given up, or if he doesn't know what to do, or if he wants to collect enough energy to go for a combo twice in a row, but you have to play Hatsune right here, because that way I am not able to chain my Graveland, right? So I'm not sure what happened here, if he got kicked, maybe he got disconnected, maybe he just didn't press the cards in time because he was confused as to what to do, but then the next round he goes for double Bidens, right? So I don't know what happened the previous round, but you have to play Hatsune if you want to win this matchup. And I go for another Gravelant, obviously, building up my energy, and then I can go for the kill in the forthcoming round and take this win. I don't think that round is going to come because he is going to surrender, and that's how we win game number 2. Game number 3 is a replay that I really want to show you because I got outplayed hard here. It's a loss. Spoilers, it is a loss. I got an insanely good start to the game and then I managed to throw it all. So let's see how that happened. He goes for discard hotbot first round, allowing us to draw a hair for our bird because I played the tail. Going for serious Cattail, I crit strike him and I steal one of his energy. So I'm sitting comfortably at 5 energy. And he is sitting at just 3. I decide to skip, allowing him to draw some extra cards on his mech. You can see right here, he has 5 cards on his mech. So if I'm able to kill him, he will lose quite a lot of cards and energy. You can see right here, I am able to kill him. Actually, I'm not. No, I'm not able to kill him because I'm missing 20 damage. If I was able to kill him there, he would be in a lot of trouble losing all 4 of his energy. But the good thing is, he doesn't kill me as well. It's a bit of a chess game from here on out because we are both on very low health and we both have 1 more Toothless rate to draw. Now I go for Toothless Blackmail and he goes for Toothless Dual Strike, but obviously I attack first, so he took a risk that he will be able to kill me right here. I go for Serious Sandal, which doesn't work out, and right now I have an insane advantage right here, right? I am sitting on 3 energy next round, he's sitting on just 0, but the thing is, he discards my Gravelant, which is not good because then I can Gravelant his Zigzag in the middle, which I'm not able to do right now because I lost my Gravelant based on his discard. Now he goes for another discard, which is again terrible for me. So many cards to discard, and he discards the Eggshell, the one card that allows me to sacrifice the bird and keep this plant alive for a little bit longer. Now I go for Cattail and look at this. Discard and another discard, and I believe he hits... No, he doesn't hit anything major right here, but the first 2 were quite detrimental. Now I have 4 energy. I know I need to build up energy to one-shot him. He has Cottontail, he has Pumpkin, he's gonna be pumping out 200 damage per round. I think I should have gone for a little bit more damage before I start playing the Gravelants, because if I can just queue up the Gravelants, I am able to kill him with the Bloodmoon. But I decide to save up energy. He goes for double Parasite and a double Cottontail, and he discards my Gravelant, and he discards my Eggshell again, so I'm not able to sacrifice this birdie right here. If I was able to sacrifice him this round, I would only lose 1 card because the Parasite would kill me, and then maybe I can draw a Cattail from the front lane and keep drawing cards, right? 6 energy, I think this is where I should have struck, right? I should have went for double hair, Blackmail, Eggshell, and double Cactus, and that probably would have been enough because he only played 230 shield. But what I wanted to do is save up energy so that I can go for a full combo twice, right? So he can't heal up, and we can finish him off with the Blood Moon. But what he does do, it discards my Eggshell again for the 3rd time. So insanely lucky on the Parasites. And I don't draw it, right? So I go for the double hair. I actually don't even go for the double hair. I just go for the Gravelant and Cactus. And he discards my hair. And he crits me twice in a row. So this is going horrible. Now, without the hair, I can't go for maximum damage anymore. He goes for the double Pumpkin, which means I'm not going to be able to break his shield. I mean, I'm going to be able to break his shield, but I'm not going to deal any significant damage. If I went for the double hair, that would have been much better. Now I go for the hair, Blackmail, Eggshell, which is nowhere near good enough to deal significant damage to try and threaten his life. I'm only on double Biden, so I can't finish him off with a Cactus because I didn't manage to draw it. Now the thing is, he doesn't kill me, but the Blood Moon Curse will. So I think I did go for the offensive just a little bit too late. Now this card draw is not gonna be good enough because I don't draw a Zigzag, and he does, which means he's gonna be able to kill me. And this was a very good fight from him, right? He got helped by some crits, he got helped by some very lucky Parasite discards, but it was a fight that he should have lost and he managed to pull it back. I did make some mistakes right here, but I just wanted to show you a loss, a very interesting game where my opponent played very well. Now, before we jump into the fourth game and final game of this episode, let's see how much this team costs. On the front, what I have is a sandal. I think it's necessary to go for a sandal because of the amount of double bug teams that you see. And then I have the tail. Or the cattail, I'm actually not sure how to pronounce this. And then I have the Sirius. I don't think Sirius is the best card on the front lane, but it is what it is. I decided to go for the Sirius. You can go for Zigzag, you can probably even go for Herbivore, but just remember that you have to go for 59 health. And currently this plant is about $520. If you can't afford that, what you can go is the Cactus. Cactus is obviously going to be much cheaper, but as I have explained in the episode, going for double Cactus is usually not the play because they counteract with each other. You have one right here for $355, so that's $150 cheaper. Now let's go for the Cactus, and what we want to go for is the Zigzag, the Bidens, and then we want to go for the Gravelant as well. That is gonna complete our mid lane plant, which is only $200. Now that is not much for a plant that can outplay quite a lot of Axies out there, especially with the Gravelant. You're gonna surprise quite a lot of people. Just make sure that you go for 31 speed, so not the first couple of rows, but right here you can see 31 speed to the left with the white plant. And on the back I have quite an expensive Axie, because it does have the hair, it does have the Toothless Raid, which is currently in the meta for the back doors, and it does have the eggshell and the blackmail. And there's not that many of them on the market, and it has been popularized by a couple of players in the top rankings right now, especially in this. So what you want to have is 59 speed, and that is going to bump your price up. Actually 57 is the maximum that you can go for, and that is going to bump the price up to $615, and there's only 13 of them available, so very expensive. Axie to get yourself into this team is going to cost about $1.5k, which at current prices is quite a lot, but that's the prices if you want to build it for yourself. And for the fourth and final game of this episode, what we are facing is a plant, aqua, and a mech backlane. Now this team should not be expensive, right? From what I'm seeing right here, it shouldn't cost you that much. The mech at the back is about $350. I'm not sure about the plant, but all of these Axies shouldn't be that expensive, and he's still managing to be in the top rankings for Axie Infinity leaderboards. Now round one, we all go for quite a lot of damage. I decide to use all of my energy so that he can't destroy it with the Goda, and I go for the double Cactus. Now he deals quite a lot of damage and also uses 3 cards from his mech. That's very important to remember, because I don't really want to go for a backdoor if he doesn't have any cards. Now I'm not sure about this play. He does crit me in the face, he does heal himself up, but what he doesn't do is kill me, so I think that was a little bit of a wasted opportunity with the turnip. Maybe he just wanted to get rid of his cards. I go for the backdoor right now, knowing that he could have drawn a couple of mech cards after he used them in the round one. I crit him, which doesn't really matter. I would have killed him anyway, and he would have lost these 2 cards, so that crit really doesn't matter. He goes for the Cactus, and we go 1-1 when it comes to trading Axies. My bird is a little bit lower health, but it's obviously backlane, and I can sacrifice it. Round 4, I just go for a single Gravelant. I'm trying to build a little bit of energy. He heals himself up, but doesn't deal any extra damage with the Cactus, because I have my plant attacking last, right? Now I go for the head, trying to clear this plant. He goes for Shrimp double hero, and that is going to be enough to kill my backlane bird, but he also draws 2 cards, which is quite problematic. The double Zigzag unfortunately is not going to be enough to kill this plant, so I'm kind of struggling right here, but I know that if I can clear this plant, then I can Graveland this aqua and I'm gonna be safe. He goes for Cattail, Zigzag, and Turnip, putting up 180 shield. Now this crit was insane, because if you crit with Zigzag, you heal up for more. So again, I'm not able to kill him. 156, leaving him on 12 health. That is ridiculous. I should have been able to kill him right here, and again I have to go for as much damage as I can, just in case he heals up, in case he puts a lot of shield. I wouldn't have been able to kill him with just a single Zigzag. I need to heal up when he does attack me with his aqua, so he heals up for 66, I heal up for about 70, and then my Cactus is gonna be able to finally finish him off. Now I need to draw a zigzag Bidens so that I can Graveland him and heal up, and I do manage to get that. He goes for Oranda, Piranha and double hero, which is going to put me very, very low, about 40 health or so, 84 actually. No, never mind, just 9 health. And I am able to heal 80 of that back up and Graveland him, disabling 3 out of his 4 cards. So all he can do right now is just go for the Oranda. And I'm just gonna have to repeat this combo of a zigzag and Graveland until I can win. Now he puts me to 4 health. That is hanging on for dear life to win this game. Graveland him, disable these cards again, and we go into a Blood Moon, and this is where it gets really, really bad. Fortunately, he only draws 1 Oranda, meaning that he can't finish me off using the Blood Moon curse, and I am able to heal back up, and he also didn't break my shield. So finally I'm at 160 health, and if I draw a double Bidens right here, I can go for some cactus action and finish him off. If he doesn't crit me, I am able to take this game down with 32 health left, and I think that was a very, very interesting game. Well played to Musket. Getting to a high rank with this team, it's very, very well built. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel for daily Axie Infinity content, and I will see you in the next one.